The first message we have here is that the energy is very intense. Wow, okay, if you're wondering how your masculine feels about your connection at this time, this is how they feel. I'm picking up on a very specific masculine energy, one that is extremely unapologetic about who they are. This is someone who comes through as if they have no filter. Some of the things they say and do may shock you, divine feminine, or catch you completely off guard. This is because this masculine feels extremely comfortable with you, relaxed and carefree in how they navigate their lives, and especially in how they handle this connection. I'm getting the phrase judgment-free zone, which is how they view you. Recently, though, it seems your person has shifted their pace with you. Where your connection once felt warm, now they might be coming off as a bit colder. If you're noticing this, divine feminine, your energy comes through as very observant and highly intuitive. This shift is something they don't want you to know about or are hoping you won't pick up on. But something has happened recently. Your person is experiencing moments of intense energy rushes, which hit them randomly, at work, or in the middle of their day. This energy is so powerful, it's literally stopping them in their tracks. What has really caught their attention is how this feeling pulls them out of their usual carefree state. Normally, they have an effortless, worry-free flow to how they live their life, especially in how they feel with you. But now, they're feeling the opposite. It definitely has them worried in some way, and it's tied to your connection, so something about this is demanding their attention. This shift might even be reflected in how they're responding to you and your energy right now. If there's someone they confide in about you, divine feminine, they're definitely asking that person questions, trying to figure out what they're feeling and why. Something has them deeply worried, and even the fact that they feel this way is alarming to them. Normally, they never question their own actions, but this feels urgent, and your energy is heavily influencing this shift. Whatever you're doing, divine feminine, whether in your personal life or something directly related to your masculine or the connection, it's affecting them. It's making them question themselves. I feel like they don't want you to know this, and may be trying to navigate through it on their own right now. They don't want to bring it to your attention or openly discuss it until they can properly understand it themselves. The energy in your connection is shifting and moving swiftly, making your masculine feel this at a very heightened level. Depending on how energetically bonded you are, divine feminine, whether you're in physical connection, separation, or at a distance, you might be feeling this too. I'm sensing clearly that the pace of the connection has shifted, and this is something you're noticing. I'm picking up on very observant feminine energy. You know your person well, how they respond to you, and you pick up on their nonverbal cues. Both of you are highly observant and energetically in tune with each other in this way. So, this shift may have both of you raising your eyebrows. Let's get into the next message. Okay, so the next message we have here is, I keep having flashbacks of us. Wow. This explains that intense level of energy they're feeling right now. Divine feminine, you may not be aware of this, but your masculine is hiding the fact that they're currently having very intrusive thoughts of you. These thoughts feel intrusive because they have no control over when this happens or what they're being shown. The scenes they're seeing are very vivid, almost in real time. It's as if they're reliving certain moments with you, experiencing them as though they're happening for the very first time. This is catching them completely off guard. They're trying to figure out what it all means and why these memories are surfacing in this way. The flashbacks they're having are really affecting them deeply, like they're watching a movie of you both as if it's unfolding right before their eyes. They're intensely aware of your interactions, the chemistry between you, your intimate moments, and even times when you didn't see eye to eye. I'm also sensing strong heart chakra activity for them right now. This is due to the deep emotional response these memories are evoking. You may be picking up on this energy as well, divine feminine, which could manifest as either a physical sensation or an overall feeling of your person's presence. You might even be experiencing similar thoughts, whether in dreams or visions, even if you're currently at a distance from your masculine. It's possible you both are genuinely wondering what's happening. Usually, this kind of flashback or vivid memory comes when the soul is trying to bring attention to something that needs processing from a higher level of consciousness. This is definitely a masculine who has grown, but something was overlooked, something they didn't initially see or pay attention to. Their own actions, the way they interacted with you, how their energy meshed with yours, and how the two of you aligned on this journey, these aspects are now being highlighted for them. They're seeing the connection with a completely new perspective, reviewing your entire relationship from its beginning up to now. As they experience these memories, they're scanning through different moments in time and viewing them with fresh eyes. This is causing a very intense emotional response, like they're truly seeing everything for the first time. Things they may have once overlooked, things they said or did, now hold their full attention, and it has them feeling almost stuck. These thoughts of you, divine feminine, are catching them off guard, sometimes hitting them midday or mid-conversation. The way it's happening is sudden and feels beyond their control, which only adds to how overwhelming it feels. This has now become the focal point of their day. They're trying to decode these memories and emotions while also attempting to navigate the connection in a way that keeps you unaware of what they're experiencing, both emotionally and spiritually. Let's get the final message here. Wow, there's very intense energy coming through with this reading. The final message I have is, I'd risk it all for you. If you're resonating with this message, divine feminine, you might feel that your masculine has changed over time. For some, the connection may feel like it's hanging on by a thread, a shift that's been hard to ignore lately. You might have tried to overlook it, but it's been weighing on you simply because you don't have a clear understanding of what's happening. I'm picking up on a connection that was initially built on pure honesty. Maybe you both were even a little too honest with each other, but it created a beautiful level of authenticity from the start. That authenticity is something that your person really loves about you. They feel completely comfortable around you. I'm getting judgment-free zone again. You're someone with whom they can be 100% themselves. But recently, that dynamic seems to have shifted. You may feel that they're a little different, that they don't express themselves as openly. Your masculine feels that you have no idea how much they've actually risked to be with you. And in the reflections they're experiencing, they're realizing just how much they've invested emotionally. They feel that, at times, their energy wasn't fully understood or received by you in the way they had hoped. If they were being fully honest, this is someone who entered this connection on pure faith, despite any barriers standing in the way. These barriers could have been a person, a place, or a situation. Whatever it was, they're seeing it as a major obstacle, possibly even a threat to the connection. But their feelings for you overpowered everything else. They pushed all other considerations aside, taking a leap of faith to experience your love. You'll know this message is for you if your connection moved very fast, whether physically, emotionally, or both. You may have felt like you'd known each other for a lifetime, and your bond was quickly deeper and more intimate than might have been expected. But there was an effortless energy between you, so they just went with it, believing you were matching their energy. As they reflect on these memories, it's making them emotional, not only because of where you both are in your journey, but also because they're questioning if they misjudged the intensity of what they felt. For some of you, this connection may feel like hanging on by a thread, as if there's something standing between you both that neither wants to let go of. They're realizing they may not have fully considered what a relationship with you would entail, but they know they took a major risk in pursuing you, divine feminine. Now, with either physical or emotional distance between you, they're deeply upset that things haven't panned out as they'd hoped. This has led them to question the validity of the connection, wondering what exactly drove them to take such a leap for you and what that intense urge was all about. For them, it's painful to think about, so they may try to push it out of their mind, adopting an out-of-sight, out-of-mind approach. But if they were completely honest, it really bothers them because, in their heart, they knew they were right about you. Where things stand now has them questioning that certainty, which may explain the shift in their overall disposition. They feel they took a massive risk in loving you, aligning with you on this journey, and now they're grappling with the reality that you're either apart or in a difficult place. They also knew that this connection wouldn't be something they could easily walk away from. They understood that any separation or rough patch would hurt them in ways they couldn't even predict. If you're at a distance now, your person is feeling the effects just as strongly as you are, perhaps even more intensely. Your masculine is experiencing intense emotional and spiritual shifts regarding your connection. Recently, they've been having vivid flashbacks of shared moments with you, which feel as though they're reliving them in real time. These memories come unexpectedly and bring a heightened level of awareness, revealing aspects of your connection they may have previously overlooked. This has stirred a deep emotional response, causing them to question what this all means, especially as they feel you might be noticing a change in their energy. They feel they've taken a significant risk by pursuing this connection, pushing aside obstacles to be with you and trusting the intensity of their feelings. Now, if you're at a distance or going through a rough patch, they're struggling with whether they were right to trust their instincts. The separation or challenges are painful, and while they might be trying to conceal the depth of their feelings, they're realizing just how much your connection means to them. Both of you feel an undeniable pull that neither wants to let go of, even as you navigate this uncertain phase. If you don't forget, then write in the comments about how your day went. I will definitely read it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe channel.